What's up?
My favorite Kobe Bryant moment was in Game 4 of the 06 playoffs when you hit the game-tying layup at the end of regulation against the Suns, and then the winning shot in overtime. What was your favorite Kobe Bryant moment?
My favorite moment was this year in the finals, in Game 5, and just standing at half court and just knowing that the game was over, that we had won the championship, and you kind of get the chance to just let it all sink in. You know, that was my favorite moment by far.
Back here. Hand up, don't be shy. Back here then.
Don't be scared.
Hi, Kobe.
Hey.
My question to us is, you are a successful person, right? So how do you rate your success so far?
I don't rate it. No, I mean, rate it for what? You know what I mean? Because I'm not done. So to me, it's you rate it when your career is over and it's finished. But until that time, I don't have time to do that because I'm thinking about the next thing. You know what I mean? Everything is past. It's over. You know, I'm excited about the championship that we won, but now I'm getting ready for the next season. You know, so I don't have time to rate it. Just keep on moving forward.
When you were our age, how much did you train, like in your own time when you weren't working?
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Like a maniac.
How many hours a day?
8 hours a day. When I was 17, I went 8 hours a day. And when I turned about 25, I started scaling it back to about 5 or 6. Just because, you know, my body, I started having some knee issues and I wanted to try to manage it a little bit more. But when I was 17, I literally went all day. I mean, I just worked all the time. And when I wasn't physically training in those 8 hours, I was mentally training. So I was, you know, studying things. I was reading up on things and learning different techniques and what have you. But it was nonstop.
Hi, during the game, how do you cope with all the pressure on you, especially when you're shooting?
I think it's you have to trust all the hard work that you've put in. You know, the shots that I take in the game, whether it's, you know, the first quarter or it's the second shot, those are shots that I've worked on thousands and thousands and thousands of times. So to me, it's no different doing it in the game than it is doing it in the gym by yourself, because you've done it so many times. So now, when you're in that moment, you just do it one more time, and I think that's really the key.
Again.
Before a game, do you kind of have like a pregame ritual or something you got to do, or do you just go out and do your thing?
No, well, what I do, you know, every season changes depending on my body and you know, what I need. But you know, last season my routine was when I'd show up to the arena and you know, I'd stretch. I stretch about 3 hours before the game because I like to let my muscles set in. I don't like stretching right before the game because I feel like it slows me down. So I stretch about 3 hours, 2.5 hours before the game. Then we have a physical therapist who's a great physical therapist, and she'll do some mobilizations, you know, release the hips, things like that, lower back, etc. And then after that, you know, then it's activation. You know, just doing some things to just activate my muscles so I'm not starting from scratch. And then by that time, it's showtime. It's ready to go. Phil comes in, talks, you know, says whatever he has to say, and then it's time to go out and do what we do.
And just when was the first time you dunked a ball?
I was 14. And that was late because all my friends were dunking when they were like 12. I mean, really, it was crazy. And I was taller than them, and they were, you know, dunking all the time. And I was a late bloomer at 14, and you know, started then and been dunking since.